Hey guys, Mike here, head trader at True Trading Group. August 27th was a frustrating day for me. I got shaken out of my longs from this morning only to watch them run significantly higher in the afternoon without me. So a red day for me. My ideas were right, my execution was off, and this is one of the things that you deal with when you're a conservative trader. So that's why this video, the topic I'm going to talk to you about, are kind of the give and takes of being a conservative trader versus an aggressive trader. It has nothing to do with position size whatsoever. Okay, your position size is not what makes you an aggressive or conservative trader. It's a strategy, and it's where you set your stop losses, when you enter positions, when you add to positions. You can trade with a $500 position and still be a very aggressive trader. I can trade with a six-figure position and still be a conservative trader. It has nothing to do with position size, because I am a conservative trader, but I trade with size. And there's certain give and takes to that. So when you're a conservative trader, you are giving up certain moves in return for getting protection to the downside. So if you're a conservative trader and you're sticking to your stop losses and you add on pullbacks to support rather than buying breakouts through highs and those type of things, you are going to miss moves once in a while. One of two things will happen to you if you're a conservative trader. You're either going to get stopped out and the stock's going to run higher without you, or you'll just miss the move altogether and you won't ever get a chance to enter a position because the stock doesn't pull back as far as you would like it to. But in exchange for that, missing out on what I just talked about, in exchange for that, you're going to get protection to the downside. You're going to help your losses stay small. Okay. Now, if you're an aggressive trader, it's the exact opposite. You are sacrificing better risk management and smaller losses for the chance of catching bigger moves and for the chance of catching, stocks that break out and just run higher and catching momentum. Okay. But in exchange for that, you're going to have bigger losses because you're more aggressive with your stop losses, which means I'll go over this with you because I was conservative with my stop losses on my longs in the morning, and I had a very specific reason for that I'll get into. But had you set your stop losses in an aggressive way, you would have stayed in the longs that I was in the morning, and you would have caught the afternoon rallies. But instead, because I was conservative with my stop losses, I was stopped out, and the stocks continued higher without me later in the afternoon. So let's get into it. We'll start with TLRY. Okay, I was long TLRY. Okay, I was talking about TLRY pre-market, guys, and I was saying it'd be beautiful if this thing held $50. Okay, I'm not making this up. You guys can, if you're a member in chat and you guys were there pre-market, we can, leave a comment where we can, where we talked about seeing if $50 held support in TLRY, then we had a chance to really push up into the mid to high 50s. And that's exactly what happened in the morning. In the morning, you see we pulled in, we put in that bottom right there at exactly 50. The trade line came into play, and the trade line started to hold support right at that double bottom gap up pattern. We had very clear resistance at VWAP right here. Okay, so once we popped above VWAP, and you can see the trade line holding support after we put that double bottom in, I got long right here in this candle as we broke above VWAP. I got long at 52.67. I'll take it to my trade announcements. Here we are at 10:08 a.m. Long TLRY 52.67, stop loss 51.40 area. Let's go back to the chart. I was not prepared to now buy this up here at 52.67 and risk all the way back down to $50 or $49.75, a new low of the day. Okay, I'm playing this trade off that double bottom pattern. The trade line came into play, found support. I was looking for a trade line VWAP crossover and look for that to push the stock up to highs. Okay, so I was conservative with my stop loss, setting my stop loss right there is my stop loss, rather than all the way down here at the low of the day. So you can see all of this conservative mindset. If you're an aggressive trader, your stop loss might be set right there, slightly below the low of the day. Now, if you had set your stop loss below the low of the day, you would have stayed in this trade and you would have made you know, a $6-7 a share move, because the stock ended up taking off and breaking out later in the day, but you would have taken on a lot more pain and a lot more risk, which makes it more of an aggressive style. Okay, so I was conservative with my stop loss. I was looking for VWAP to hold, the trade line to hold. VWAP was previously an area of resistance right here. And you can see we briefly held right in here. Okay, it looked like we were going to go there for a second, but we ended up rolling back over and pulling all the way back down to once again test that low of the day. And you can see, guys, I stopped out of my position right there. The stock drifted a slightly lower from my stop loss and then puts in that bottom. And then you can see later on in the day, we break out and rally all the way up to 58 and change. Okay, so it could have been a huge home run trade, but I got shaken out. I got stopped out on this pullback. An aggressive trader sets their stop below the low of the day and stays in this trade, but I was conservative with my stop loss and I got stopped out and shaken out. It sucks, but it happens. I was conservative coming into the day, guys, because it's the week before Labor Day. Usually this is a slow week. Okay, today was great. There was a lot of really, really good action. Small caps woke up again today. IGC, all day continuation. That's another one that I traded and got shaken out of early in the morning, which really frustrates me to see that thing explode in the afternoon. ATAI was another one that had really good continuation of huge gap down. That was kind of bought up and gave you really good continuation. There was really good action today. Just a frustrating day for me where I got stopped out. And I was expecting a slower day because this is usually a slow week, but today was actually filled with action. So that's why I was being conservative with my stop loss and I got stopped out. It happens. It's like I said, it's the give and take of being a conservative trader or being an aggressive trader. Okay, but I'm not going to change my strategy and change my style just because this happened to me today, because over the course of well over a decade that I've been trading, believe me, guys, that conservative mindset and sticking to those sticking to my risk management methodologies and everything has saved me way more money than it has cost me from missing out on moves or getting stopped out in a stock running higher. I always go for downside protection over potential upside gain. I think it's always way more important to control your downside than it is to focus on your upside, because if you're right, the upside will come. If you're wrong, you need to make sure you keep that loss as small as you possibly can. And that's how you become a consistently profitable trader, by having small losses, not by having real big winners. Okay? The big winners will come, believe me, but it's more important you have small losses. So that was my TLRY trade. Next, IGC, guys. I got stopped out on this one too. So frustrating. So here we go. IGC. Okay, here's your gap up. We pull in. We find support at the initial morning low. We bounce back up. Trade line comes into play here, and trade line starts to hold support. I jump in long tier 1 position right here at 107. Okay, here we go. Here long tier 1, IGC 107, stop loss 97. Now, I'm in tier 1, which is 25% of my desired position size from 107. That's why I'm risking, I can risk that down to the low of the day. Okay, because I have small size. I was looking for a break above VWAP to add to the position, which we got and which I did. I added to my position right there at 112, looking for a move up to the high of the day, take some profit, and look for some continuation. We didn't quite get it. Okay, we started to push ourselves higher. I took some profit off right here at 119. Okay, I'll take you back to my trade announcements. Here we are. Took some profit, IGC 119, still holding some. Okay, so I took some profit off in front of the high of the day just to be safe. And then I'm looking for now, again, for that VWAP and trade line to hold support, but it never did. We ended up rolling back over, going all the way down to test the low of the day one more time, okay, before establishing ourselves, trading sideways, and then rallying into the afternoon and into the close. And this thing went all the way up after market as I make this video to a high of 187. We might see IGC above $2 tomorrow. Okay, we haven't seen this type of action in small caps in a while. We haven't seen really 2 or 3 day runners. Maybe we get that tomorrow in IGC. But it's very frustrating to see, you know, my longs here at my first take profit, and then I stopped out of my position right there, only to see the stock find support at the low of the day and then continue higher. That would have been way too much risk for me. Okay, adding to my position to get up to full size at $1.12 to risk all the way down to the low of the day, which is 98 cents, so stopping out around 97, was too much risk for me. Okay, so that's why I was conservative with my stop loss, setting my stop loss where, where I did. It wasn't a physical stop on this one, this was a mental stop. I just banged out of the position once on that red candle. Take you back to my trade announcement, sold out remaining IGC at 107, which was my original entry price. Okay, but had I held this down to the low of the day, I stay in this trade and I catch this afternoon push. Okay, so again, it was a frustrating day for me getting shaken out of these moves, but guys, it is, believe me, it's not the last time I'm going to get stopped out and the stock runs higher. It's just kind of, comes with the territory, especially being a conservative trader. And caused me to miss out on these moves and take the day red when you're looking at the stocks. If I said to you, yeah, guys, today I was long IGC and I was long TLRY in the morning, you'd have been like, oh, man, you crushed it. And here I am sitting red on the day. So it's very frustrating, but it happens, okay? But again, it's always about the end game or the long game, okay? And that conservative mindset has saved me way more money than it has caused me to miss out on moves throughout my trading career. Okay, so I'm not going to change my methods and my strategies just because of today. It happens. Just got to, soak it up, take it on the chin, keep it moving, come back tomorrow looking to move. Okay, because we got some really good action today, and I hope we get that same action tomorrow. All right, take it easy, guys. I'll see you in chat. Oh, guys, tomorrow's TGG Tuesday. Tomorrow's TGG Tuesday. So tomorrow the True Trading Group chat is open, free for everyone. So go to the website, truetradinggroup.com, register for TGG Tuesday. You guys can come in and you can trade with myself and the other TGG traders live throughout the day. You can see my screen. I share my screen. You guys see exactly what I see. Also have a live audio feed where I talk you through exactly what I'm seeing, real-time analysis, real-time lessons, real-time trade alerts. So I'll see you guys in chat tomorrow. Take care.